There are many things that I like about the 1/144 scale HGCE Force Impulse Gundam Revive version. So let me just get some of the very minor complaints out of the way. First up are the red stickers on the main wings and top fins of the Force silhouette, which nobody likes. And if you're not a master at painting, then you will know that it's a pain to do red on black. Yeah. The other thing that you will notice is that the beam saber holders on the striker pack are articulated, and the ones on the Force silhouette are not. Also, it's mounted by its flyer unit, which means that once you take it off, there is no way for you to mount the flight pack. So you can't support the Impulse Gundam by its flight pack, so it's a missed opportunity right there. Most of the joints of this kit are very secure connections. The problem being that some of them are secure because they are plastic ball socket pegs, like on the shoulder and for the tail fins of the flight pack itself, which may wear out if you choose to play with them too much. So onto the transformation, you do get the collapsed version of the Core Splendor, which is hollow. But again, that is a very minor complaint, and this thing mounts on the two pegs on the back of the Force Impulse. You will need to remove the little adapter underneath the torso. Straighten out the shoulders. Now for the leg flyer, you get this adapter here, which looks really wrong. That allows you to mount it in its flyer mode onto a stand. Yeah, but it looks really bad. So let's take it off. Straighten out the knees and the toes. And it just pegs right on. Okay, the V-fin itself is actually not loose, except that if you're trying to transform the kit, fiddle with it on camera, then yeah, you're gonna knock stuff off. One thing to note is that I use foil stickers for the eyes, but the pieces for the eyes are actually clear green, so they look really good. Unfortunately, they only show up if you pose the kit in certain angles. They give you silver foil stickers to paste underneath the eyes, so they look really luminescent when light is reflected off them. But the piece that goes underneath the eyes is the red faceplate, which darkens the eyes in general. So if you don't have it posed right, you can't really see the eyes of the kid. Now to transform the shield into its expanded mode, you will need to swap out some parts, like the red pieces here, which there are little slits at the sides to make the process a lot easier. So you just have to get in there with your fingernails. And you will need to pop out the gray piece. So use a toothpick and just push it up from the socket. Mount it on the expanded component. Place the red pieces back on. Voila. So you have an adapter for the shield which has 2 pegs, so you can mount the shield on either the side or the back of the arm, and it goes on the arm with this slot here, which you will see on both arms. So for articulation, it's pretty good actually. So the head does the usual chicken bob. The 360 exhaust is head spin. Shoulders can go up that far, and then the arm itself can be raised about that far. A very decent double elbow joint, which allows it to go nearly 180. Yeah, there is a little ab crunch there. Swivel. The front skirts will lift up all the way. Hip has a front kick of about 90 degrees. It will go to the side about that far. And despite the really good double knee joint, you only get about that far for a back kick. The calf thrusters are slightly articulated, and you can raise the ankle armor and you get a pretty decent foot swivel all over. You can actually pull the ankle joint itself that far back. The toe joint, because of the transformation, can go down. It doesn't go up, however. You only get one pair of holding hands with this kit, and you will need to take the right one apart if you want to equip the beam rifle. It has a movable handle and scope, and you will notice that there's a peg here, so you can mount the beam rifle on the back of the waist, like so. So for the force silhouette itself, like I mentioned, the tail fins have plastic ball socket joints, so they are articulate. The wings can go up that far and down. Not as much as I would like, but sufficient to get pretty good looking poses out of them. Any further than this and it will just pop out of the hinge. So it has a single pack connection which you mount onto the back of the coarse blender. Fits pretty snugly. Now let's get the impulse on an aerial pose. And give him a beam saber, which you can simply slide into his hands without taking off the cover. And there you have the force impulse posed, and I like the way it looks. Most likely I will have to pick up a sword impulse pack to give it one of the Excalibur blades. Probably pick up the Freedom Revive kit as well, so I can, you know, reenact that famous battle scene. And hopefully Wacky, if you know who that is, will not chuck a fit